Alright, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you all. Okay, welcome to our session that is effective engagement and teaching on students with autism in class. Okay, so before we proceed on with our sessions, okay, so shall we have a little ice breaking again? Little ice breaking activities, right? So this ice breaking activities is very simple, okay? I will say the sequence. What do we mean by sequence? When I give the instruction, I want you all to arrange according to the sequence that I give. Say for example, okay. I want to have the tallest to the shortest. Then all of you, okay, you need to start to squeeze, okay, you see from the tallest all the way until to the shortest. Okay, got it? Okay. Understand? Okay. Shall we all stand out together? Okay. Put your chairs inside the tables again. Make it easier to make around, move around. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. In 10 seconds time, I want you all to quickly line up here, alright? Okay. I want from the shortest to the tallest right now, okay?
Seperti ini kan kamu tahu siapa?
Okay, good. Very good. Okay, you guys are doing good. Wonderful job, right? Okay, everyone okay? Yes, very good. Now, I want the month of your birth. Meaning that from January all the way to December. Please move it now.
Okay. February.
January here, all the way to December. Right? Service at your current school, okay? Okay? From the year 1 until the most senior, okay? You know what I'm talking about? Let's say you're working in the school for 1 year, then all those for 1 year come together, 2 years, 2, 3, 4, and then all the way out to the local. Can we start now? Got it, okay. Alright, those are below 1 year, raise your hand. Alright, below 1 year. Alright, about 1 year? Nobody? 2 years? 2 years, okay. 3 years? 4? 5? Alright, 6? 7? Alright, maybe up to 10 years? Okay. Wow, all these are the seniors. They are we call it sifu. Yeah. Alright. You can get to your seat now. Okay. Alright, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, before we proceed Okay, I'd like to ask every one of you to introduce yourself. Okay, tell me your name and which taska or school that you're from. Okay, starting from here. Okay, all the way up. Okay.
Hello, I'm Isabel. I'm from Pratika Adinda Junior.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Leslie from Pasca Adinda Junior.
Alright.
Hello, I'm Leslie from Pasca Adinda Junior.
Alright.
Hello, my name is Valerie. I'm from Pasca Adinda Junior.
Alright.
Halo, saya Marcela. Saya dari Pasca Adinda Jalan.
Alright.
Halo, saya Natasha. Saya dari Pasca Adinda Jalan.
Saya Bernice Sting dari Pasca Sri Harmony.
Alright.
Hello, saya Rabiana dari Pasca Sri Harmony.
Okay.
Hello everyone, I'm Christina. I'm from Pasca Pondok Ilmu.
Alright. Okay.
Hi everyone, my name is Amanda. I'm from Pasca Adinda Jalan.
Okay.
Hello everyone, my name is Mandy. I'm from Pasca Adinda Junior.
Alright.
Hello everyone, my name is Che. I'm from Pasca Adinda Junior.
Okay.
Hello everyone, my name is Fiona. I'm from Pasca Adinda Jalan Sok.
Alright.
Hello everyone, my name is Frederick Raymond from Pasca Adinda Junior. Pasca Adinda
Alright.
Hello, my name is Andy and I'm from Pasca Adinda Jalan Sok.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Kwa. I'm from Pasca Adinda Junior.
Alright.
I'm Jason from Tasca Sri Harmony.
Alright.
Hi, I'm Annabelle from Pasca Sri Harmony.
Alright.
Halo, saya Angin. Saya dari Pasca Adinda.
Alright.
Halo, saya Leslie. Saya dari Pasca Adinda Jalan Sok.
Okay. Next.
I'm Carrie. I'm from Pasca Sri Harmony. Hi everyone, I'm Lawrence. I'm from Pasca Adinda Junior.
Alright.
Hi, I'm Nasdin from Pasca Jalan Song.
Alright.
Hi, I'm Caroline. I'm from Pasca Adinda Jalan Sok.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, basically most of I would say all of you are from the Tasca, okay, and mostly are from the Tasca Adinda. Alright. Okay, so I just know a little bit about you guys and all the background. Okay, so I'm from Tasca also. Okay, my name is David Yu. Okay, I'm the president of Civil Autistic Association, and at the same time we are operating the Tasca Autism Civil, which is the only Tasca OKU in whole Sarawak and the only Tasca for autistic in whole Malaysia. Okay, I'm the chief operator for this Tasca. So a lot of people they are very interested to know why I am involving in this autistic works. I am involving in all this autistic work all because of my son. Okay, currently he is 9 years old. That was this photo was taken at the age of around 4. Okay, so this is all about myself again. Because of my son, I study a lot about the autism and try to help him as much as possible. Now currently he's very good. Okay, he's very good now. All right. So this is basically about myself. Now, ladies and gentlemen, since we're coming to this training, this session, okay, there are certain rules that I need to mention so that you all of you may understand. Okay, so I'm hoping that everyone you will follow the time schedule strictly. Okay, we won't be late. Okay, we won't be 2 hours early, but we will follow strictly all the schedule. Most important, I hope that everyone you can participate actively and contribute during, especially in the group activities, the discussion, etc. And also, when there is certain practical work, okay, please practice active learning. Try to ask questions if you cannot understand. Okay, don't worry, I would love to answer every single question. And most important is no mobile phone, please. Okay, listen for your mobile phone in the silent mode. Is that okay? Thank you so much for your cooperation. Right. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to share with you all what are learning outcomes that you will learn, okay, after complete this program. So upon completion of this program, all the participants should be able to, number one, identify the characteristic and learning needs of the student with autism. You need to identify their characteristic and the learning. So you're going to learn about this. Second is, you're going to identify and apply effective teaching strategies such as social story and packs. Okay, this is what I'm going to share with you all. I'm going to help you all to identify and apply what are the strategies, what are the teaching methods that you can reach, you can engage with all the students. Third, to develop the positive attitudes and approaches to effectively reach out and support students with autism. You know the knowledge, you have the skill, but third one, I'm hoping that after this training, you will develop a very important positive attitudes towards all these students. Am I clear for this again? Alright. So how am I going to assess you all? Okay. We are through this threshold assessment by way of presentation and Q&A. Okay. Be relaxed again. Once again, I say, be relaxed. Do not worry too much. Okay. I'm sure that you will enjoy and learn everything through this course. All right. Turn to the neighbor and say, relax. Okay. All right. Let's come to the module number 1. Okay, understanding on the autism spectrum disorder. Okay, we learn the understanding about the autism. Now, before I proceed on with my lesson, okay, I'd like to everyone, okay, take out your phone now. You can take out the phone, alright? Take out your phone, scan this QR code. Okay, I want you all to scan this QR code, because I want you all to answer some general understanding on the autism. Okay, please take out the phone, scan this QR code. Okay? Got it? Any questions? There are 4 questions. Okay, please answer it now. I give you 1 minute time to answer. Okay. Any difficulties for you all? No. It's all good. It can be done. Okay. Now skip the X, okay? You just skip the X, okay? There are many advertisements, I know. Is it okay, everyone? All right. Got it, everyone? Okay, let's see how's the response from everyone. Okay, I need to go in. Thanks everyone. You have finished answering the question again. Okay. Let's see. How's everyone? Your number one. What is autism? Okay. There are four answers. Number one is mental illness. So 9.1% answer this. 81.8% answer is a developmental disorder, and there are 9.1% are talking about they felt it's a learning disability, right? Okay. So next question is which of the following is a common characteristic of the autism? Okay. Well, mostly I'm talking about the answer is difficulty with the social interaction, while the rest are answering the physical disabilities. Okay. Now third is can autism be cured? Okay. 90%. 91.3% they say no, but the symptoms can be managed with the therapy is poor, and the rest they are answering yes with the surgery, or no is a terminal condition. And the last is which of the following behaviors might indicate a child has autism? Okay. Now 69.6% they found that it's a repetitive movement like the hand flapping or rocking, and 21.7% say it's constantly using complex sentences at an early age, and the rest are preferring to play in groups. Right? Alright, so this is roughly the response from you all about this. Okay. Now we will learn what it's all about. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to do a little experiment with you all. Okay. Now I believe on your table, you got this this one. Okay, this is glove. Okay, glove. Don't think too much, alright? This is glove, and this is the hand lotion, right? Okay. I want you all please take it off. Take out the hand glove. Okay. Take out the hand glove outside. Be careful. Be careful to open it up. Otherwise you broken now. Okay. Now, before you put on your this hand glove onto your hand, I want you all rub this hand lotion onto your hands. Okay. Okay. Rub all. Use all the hand lotion, right? Yeah. Oh, no need to be so jimat one, okay? Just take off, okay? I guarantee you, all this is a very good brand one. Once you have rubbed all the hand lotion, please put on the hand glove, okay? Yes, correct. You are right. This is the way I want to see again.
Somebody help or something.
Oh, maybe one you okay. Can't help it, guys. Try to open it again. Alright. Everyone okay? Make sure your hand can insert in. Not the other things, okay? You can blow lah. Everyone okay?
No.
Never mind, I give you time. Yeah, I give you time to do it, okay?
Gimana ya? Dakwah gimana?
Okay, I see everyone doing a great job, alright? Those who are ready, I want you to take a pen or pencil and the paper, okay? Whatever things that you can write, okay? Later I will tell you guys what to write, okay? Alright, everyone again? At last, okay, huh? Alright, I'm gonna start out, alright? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, listen carefully. Whatever that I talk to you guys, please write it down. Start from now. Ladies and gentlemen, please write it down.
Aku tulis sampai aku udah ada.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen, have you write it down?
Yeah.
What did I say?
Around the world.
Love to work. Love to try. Love to
I thought I haven't. I talked a lot.
Sibu didn't have a lot of
Yeah, a lot.
and love to run side. That's what I did.
It's so difficult. It's so difficult.
Yeah.
All right. Can you share with me what are the difficulties that you were facing just now?
Open the door.
I mean during the writing, okay?
So fast.
Ah, talk so fast, and then what else?
Not clear.
Not clear.
What sound?
Got disturbance, right? What else?
Sensory overload.
Sensory overload. Okay. What else?
You were mumbling and you were talking very fast.
Murmuring. Then you don't know what you say talking about. Okay. What else?
Writing also difficult using this one.
Rapping is so difficult, okay? Because it's so very slippery, right?
Yeah.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, why I'm doing this experiment with you all? Because this is the actual feeling by autism. Every single autism children, they are facing, when you are talking to them, when you are interact with them, when you are communicating with them, in fact, this is how they feel. This is what they are in their world. Do you find that? You thought you are talking to them. You thought they are listening to you. But in fact, they are not responding at all. Okay? They are not responding to you. They are not giving any feedback. Sometimes we thought that you can't hear, I shout loud, but then in the end, still the same result. Am I right to say that? Yeah, that's why when you in the Tasca, when you found out with some of the students, you are talking so loud, even standing in front of him or her and say, did you hear what teacher said? Right. This is how they feel because they got lots of the disturbance in their mind with lots of funny sounds around them, They couldn't hear what you're talking about. Even they can hear, but they don't understand what you're talking about, etc., etc. So ladies and gentlemen, that is why I want to say that we as the teachers, especially in the preschool, we must learn to identify what are the characteristics, what are the needs for all these students when they are in the school, in their learning process. Okay, so I'd like to share a short little video clip so that you can further understand. This is a very quick review about the autism and the knowledge, right? Okay.
Meet Ned. He's a 5-year-old. Lives in a house with his sis Queenie, his mum Liz, his dad Joe, and their pet dog Flip. Ned loves playing with toy cars, is a fan of cheese and sultanas, and his favourite colour is green. Green PJs, green lunchbox, green peas even. Green makes Ned happy. Ned goes to little school. His teacher, Miss Hayley, is very tall with long red hair and a booming voice because kids can sometimes be really noisy. Some days, Ned spends time in a special classroom with another teacher, Mrs. Hogan. She's a bit like Auntie, but doesn't play with her false teeth. Ned gets to practice his alphabet and sounds, jump on the green bean bags, and roll green Play-Doh into balls. Ned loves being with Mrs. Hogan. Ned's 10-year-old buddy Jack thinks he's really funny and he tells really bad knock-knock jokes. Jack helps Ned when his classmate Tyrone decides to use his lunchbox as a footy. Not cool. For the most part, Ned is like the other little ones, but his story is a bit different because Ned has ASD. That stands for Autism Spectrum Disorder, a lifelong developmental disorder. Which means Ned's the same but different.
No two kids with ASD are the same, but there are some common behaviours you might pick up on. Sometimes kids with ASD have trouble talking, playing, and being with other people. They might show this by not looking at you, avoiding eye contact, not smiling or using other facial expressions, talking over the top of you or being really loud when you need them to be quiet. Kids with ASD sometimes like routine and repeating things. They might like to do something over and over and over again. Copy words and phrases, saying them repeatedly instead of talking. Repeat the same movements like rocking back and forth. Keep asking the same question, lining up objects. Be fussy eaters, only eating certain foods. Get upset if routines change, like driving a different way to school. ASD kids might have more sensitive senses like hearing, taste, touch, such as brushing their teeth, which to them feels weird. Or too much noise, like in a playground or a big family group. Sometimes they might refuse to eat a food because it smells or they don't like the texture. You might notice these things a little or a lot, as early as when they're bubbers.
Grandma was the first one to notice Ned didn't answer to his name when he was a bubba. No matter how hard Grandma tried, Neddy, Neddy Bubba, Ned just looked away. Grandma also cared for Ned's cuz Billy, who was around the same age. After a while, Grandma was sure Ned was the same, but different. Why wasn't Ned playing peekaboo and looking at her when she blew raspberries? He was nearly 2, and Ned didn't goo or gar like the other bubbers, and wouldn't play with Grandma, Billy, or anyone.
Bubbers with ASD under the age of 18 months typically don't turn when they hear their name called or a voice they know, make eye contact, smile when smiled at, follow objects with their eyes, reach out to be picked up, cuddle, wave hello or goodbye, look at you when being fed, make noises to get your attention, want to play with others. If you notice any of these things, it's important to see your doctor or health nurse.
Grandma had a niggling feeling that something was up. She felt it in her bones. So she talked to Ned's mum Liz, who cried and cried. Ned's sis Queenie was okay as a bubba, so why was Ned different? Did it mean Ned would never do normal stuff like go to little school? Grandma Liz and Ned went to visit Dr. Sam all the way in town. Dr. Sam had a big smile, even with a room full of lots of aunties and uncles waiting and snoozing and waving. Dr. Sam said all bubbas are different and to wait and see, but Grandma and Liz knew something was up. It was hard, but Liz asked Dr. Sam to do some more tests, and after Ned was checked out by another special doctor, he was diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. Everyone was real upset, but Dr. Sam said it was going to be okay, and it's good that Ned gets help as a bubba. The earlier, the better.
Getting help early for your bubba and family is really important. It means the earlier your bubba will learn new ways to talk and play and be with people, the better he or she will do at school and later on in life. You and the family will be able to learn new ways to help bubba at home. And your bubba can go to early intervention where they'll teach him or her how to play and be with other kids. They'll teach your bubba ways to get what he or she needs without mugging up.
Life's better for Ned and his family now he's been diagnosed and they're getting some help. His mum and dad, Liz and Joe, understand why Ned does things the way he does now and don't get so frustrated. Instead of Ned screaming when he's thirsty, he's learning to point at the fridge to show that he wants a drink. When Liz sees Ned start to line up his toys or start to rock, she knows something is wrong and can help make things right again. Ned's better at eating his food and using the toilet with a little bit of help. And Grandma and Liz are learning ways to help Ned sleep better at night. Then everyone gets some sleep. Every day things are slowly getting easier and easier.
In each state and territory of Australia, there is help and support out there for kids with autism spectrum disorder and their families. Autism Queensland, Aspect Autism Spectrum Australia, Autism Association of Western Australia, Autism South Australia, Amaze Victoria, Autism Northern Territory, Mary Me, Autism Tasmania. If you're not sure, talk to your community health nurse or doctor.
Help is out there for kids with ASD and their families. Look out for the signs, and if you think something's up, it probably is. Go see your health nurse or doctor and ask for help. Getting help early has made a big difference to Ned and his whole family, and it can for you too.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is a short video clip about a very general introduction about the autism spectrum disorder, right? So, by definition, okay, what is autism spectrum disorder? It is a neurodevelopment disorder characterized by the difficulties in the social interaction, the communication, and by the presence of the repetitive behaviors and the restricted interest. Okay, so in short, it is a development difficulties happening to a child, and it affects their communication, their interaction, and their it will cause the repetitive behaviors that has affect their livelihood. So this is what we, in short, we will call about the this autism. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, in meaning that this is the neural problems. Okay. In other words, I would say it's a nerve system. Okay. When all of you we have studied this CAP here, right? So we have studied about every child. They have certain, when we come to certain months or certain age, they have a certain milestone, right? Then the milestone they need to reach. But the problem is these children, they can't reach all these milestones. Why? Because of the neural system problem in the brain. And I have to say it this way, okay? Now the children again, when they were born, You see, the brain, the nerve, okay? Every single nerve they have at the end of the nerve it is a knot, okay? Now when they were born, all these nerve systems they are not yet connected. Okay, they are not yet connected. When time goes, when they grow up, all this nerve with the knot, okay, they will come together and connect to each other again. Now when it is not connected to each other, and when it comes to certain period of time, this part of the nerve system will die. And when it is die, no chance at all. So meaning that if this nerve system is controlling the verbal communication, means that this child will grow up in difficulties of the verbal communication. That's why autism is a spectrum, because you know why? Every single child they have different cases, different symptoms, different characteristics. Like my center, okay, is the task autism syndrome, okay. We got more than 50 children, okay, 50 children, 50 patterns, okay. Because it is a spectrum, okay. Every single of them they have different pattern. If I show you this the MRI for the children with the typical children and the child with autism. If you look at it, their nerve systems are very different. Okay. Their nerve systems are very different. This is a typical child, while this is a child with autism. Okay. Now many people are asking, okay, do you know what's the causes? Okay. Anyone you know what makes this happen? Nobody. Anyone who wish to try? You just shaking your head and saying don't know. Okay, it's okay. Let's learn about it. Okay. What are the causes of the this autism? Now, autism, this term, okay, is only around 50 years. Okay, only 50 years ago, Dr. Liu Kanner, okay, he found this autism syndrome happening to some of the children. So he named this syndrome as this autism. Okay, after years of the research, until today, sadly, I have to say that there is no answer. Okay. There is no answer. Although many people thought that it might be this one, it might be that one. The most common example is, children nowadays they love the gazette every day. We're looking at phone. Ladies and gentlemen, watching phone is not the cause of making this child become autism. Okay, remember, okay. Of course, don't let your child know about it, and then they will watch more and more. Okay, it is not the cause, but it will worsen. It will worsen the situation. Okay, I will tell you later on. Okay, so this is not the main cause. Okay. And some people say, oh, maybe because of mommy's vaccination, or maybe the bad habit of mommy's during the pregnancy, etc., etc. Scientists have proven that there is no such finding. Okay, so what are the causes? I'm sorry I have to say that there's no answer at the moment, right? So now many people, okay, will say this, okay, autism can be cured. A lot of salesmen, okay. Let me ask, is there any salesman around here? Okay, no, okay. All of you are teachers in the class, okay. Many salesmen are coming to look for me and say, sir, I got new product. This product very good one, okay. It will cure the autism, okay. They will repair the damaged nerve system so that they can become a very clever one, okay. Those who are normal one, even drink one, even take this medicine, even better or even become more clever. I'm sorry to say that no such things, okay. No medicine, no supplementary, okay, etc. to cure the autism. Okay, this is a myth. Tell your neighbor and say, this is myth.
This is
Okay, there's no cure for autism. Okay, there's no cure for autism, but we can go through certain process like therapy, training, etc. Right? Now, what are the most common scenario of autism that is happening in the school? Okay, especially in the preschool. Okay, maybe some of you, okay, you don't. Okay, I need to say this to you all, to all the preschool teachers. I want to say this again. This is very important. You must learn and identify. You know why? I give an example of my boy. Okay, when it comes to the age of 2, he has a very obvious this autism symptoms. But the problem is this: the teachers doesn't know, and always be complaining to me, buddy, your son until today cannot do this, cannot do that. Oh, we all very headache how to teach him. Okay. But of course at that time I know nothing about the autism. This I always say, oh sorry teacher, okay, we'll go home, we'll try to train, we'll try to teach, okay, etc. But until when? Until the operator, until the operator found it, and he found that my son is very different. He has a very obvious symptoms of the autism, and look for me and say, Daddy, I suspect your son has something wrong, especially he has a certain characteristic and the symptoms of the autism. Please, if you don't mind, go to the clinic at the Gaga Center there to do the diagnosis and assessment. And I listened to the operator. Went there, 6 months later, confirmed it's autism again. So, and I want to thank God, you know why? Because it was a golden time. Golden time I went to do the diagnosis and early intervention, or in other words, we say therapy. This is that was the golden age. I brought him to the center. So today he has a very successful development, progress in the academy, in the behavior, etc. He is quite normal. If you don't know about him, you thought that he is a normal boy. But why? Because of the operator. She found that on the spot, found that is something wrong with the kids, and the obedience of the parents going to do the early intervention. So ladies and gentlemen, that's why I say, you as the preschool teacher, we are the first group of people to know, to see the situation. I know people always asking, always say, oh, these are the parents' problem parents should know that. Please, nowadays parents both are working, right? Because they both are working, they send the child to your task, right? So you have at least 6 hours time to look at all these students, how they behave, how they are doing in the school. You know better than the parents. Okay. So that's why you need to learn. I'm really thankful to the operator because she's a very experienced and she found it on the spot and tell me about this. So ladies and gentlemen, you better learn. Turn to your neighbor and say, learn it properly. Okay, now I'm going to start the gear, alright? I'm going to start the gear, alright? Now, number one, what are the most common autism scenario that has been happening in preschool? Number one is difficulty with group instruction. We found that when you are giving the instruction, they not care on you. They are not bother on you, right? Yeah. Whatever you talk to them, they look somewhere else, right? Yeah, this because they don't know what you're talking about. Just like how I react just now, right? When you're having the growth and I talk and then you really cannot hear what I'm talking about. This is a situation. They cannot fully understand, especially in the group instruction. For them, it's a nightmare. Okay, this is number one scenario. Second scenario is echolalia. Now, what is echolalia? Echolalia is like the peacock. Okay, when you talk to peacock, okay, you know peacock can speak by itself, right? No, peacock is following, okay, imitating whatever you say. And echolalia is very severe one. You know why? When we let's say again, I say normally when we say good morning teacher, right? This is the normal way we say. But when you, because everyone you have a different pattern. Let's say okay, good morning teacher. Repeat. Okay, good morning teacher. Okay, no, louder. What we say? Louder. You know what I'm talking about? Whatever I say, he or she will follow. Okay, and even worse is the intonation that you are pronouncing, they are also following exactly the same. This is called echolalia. If found that this child got such symptoms again, you better be watchful, ladies and gentlemen. Don't think that wow, so charming one, don't you go. Okay. Second, this is echolalia. Third, hyper focus on specific interest. Okay, they are super focused on the topic they are interested. Okay, in their world, that's the only thing that that can pay their attention. Again, right? We always say that when boys and girls are loving each other, in this world there's nobody around. There's only she, only him, right? For them, again, whatever they are interested, that's their whole in their world. I give an example, like my boy. Okay, you know what is he interested most? Okay, he loves figures. Okay, I saw the photo. He loves mathematics. Okay, every day the YouTube, the TVs, all the cartoons, all the numbers. Okay, especially the number blocks cartoon. Okay, that one. Okay. Wow, that one is best. He loves so much. Until the other cartoons or other programs, he never interested. Only watching this, if we twist, we switch the channel, okay, you know what happened there again. Because he only focus on this. He's only hyper focusing on this specific topics. Right. This is scenario number 3. Scenario number 4, sensory overload. What do you mean by sensory overload? Just now, you experienced it, right? When the lotions onto your hand with the glove, like Ramon say just now, okay? Very hard to write there. The pen is going to like slipping out, right? This is what I'm going to learn. Either they don't have the sensory, or they're extremely sensory for this. Like some people, they are very sensitive to the voice. Some of them very sensitive to certain texture or smell, etc. Okay, this is their problems. Okay, so in the school, okay, sometimes you have to be very watchful. Are they happening in your school for all the children, right? Last is the repetitive behaviors again. This one is also very obvious, very common happening in the school. Why? They will non-stop repeat certain gesture. Okay, they can do for that gesture hours and hours and hours for non-stop. Even whole day repeat the same thing. No problem, no issue for them. Because this is a repetitive behavior. Is that happening to your school?
Yes.
Yeah, alright. Okay, so out of this 5 scenario, we can come to the conclusion that is there are 2 major symptoms of autism spectrum disorder. Number 1 is social communication and interaction difficulties. Okay, this is number 1. They have the social communications and interaction difficulties, meaning that they cannot mix around with friends. It's very hard for them to go around with friends. Okay. Number 2 is repetitive behaviors and restrict interest. They not so big and their interest is very limited. Okay, let's look at it one by one. Okay. Number 1, the social communications and interaction difficulties. There are 3. Number 1 is the trouble with the conversation. Asking them to talk talk with their friends is a nightmare for them because they couldn't speak one single word. Second is the non-verbal communication issue. You talk to them, no eye contact one. No eye contact, how are you going to talk, right? It's like I talk to you, are you listening or not? Okay? It's very common happening. And also the challenge of in the relationship. You're asking them to make friends, who are your good friends? These are the very common happening in the school. Am I right to say that, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes.
Yeah, right. Okay, this is the social communication problems. Okay, number 2 is the repetitive behaviors and restrict interest. They also repeat the movement and speech. Sometimes they can talk one phrase again non-stop to repeat that word for hours again. And they need a routine. Routine means that step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, they all follow very tight one, okay? Cannot skip one, okay? We all learn to shortcut, right? But for them, no shortcut one, okay? No shortcut one. Sometimes it's good, but then for them it's too rigid. You must follow in that way. If no follow that way, okay? You're going to have a nightmare, okay? And their intense interest and their sensory sensitivity is in very big difficulties, okay? So these are the repetitive behaviors and restrict interest that happening to them. Alright, so let me show you this short video clip so that you can know what are the early signs of autism that is very common happening in the school, okay? That's not all the scenarios and what are the difficulties. Now I'm going to show you the video, okay? The moment you watch all these things, I can show you that mostly happening in your school, right? Okay? Watch it carefully, okay?
Alistair, hi. Are you driving? What a big kid. Hi everyone, this is Alistair's dad. The most important thing to remember is just because some of these signs exist in your child, that doesn't mean an automatic diagnosis for autism. However, the more these behaviors occur in your child, the more concerned you should be. The key here is consistency and frequency of these behaviors. So in this first example, it's pretty obvious. Some children will hand flap during early development, but as with all these signs, pay attention to how long the behaviors last. If the child grows out of these behaviors, generally around 3 years of age, there's not much to worry about. But with someone like Alistair, who hand flaps every day, there is cause for concern. This is one example of self-stimulation, or stimming as it is called, and it helps to calm children with autism. This second example can be confusing to some, as most people have at least attempted to walk on their tippy toes at some point in their life. Again, pay attention to how often the child does the behavior. Our 9-year-old son, who was diagnosed with autism, still walks on his tippy toes to this very day. This third example may seem alarming. However, as long as they bang their head on something soft, like this padded high chair, generally they'll be okay. As a form of stimming, it can help calm the child due to the rocking motion. Many people with autism like to rock back and forth. We also show Alistair banging his head on the glass door and on the ground to show you different examples. However, after recording the footage, we promptly removed Alistair from the situation and redirected his attention to avoid any potential damage. Some people even need to buy football helmets for their kids, it gets so bad. This fourth example may not seem so odd to parents and others. After all, hasn't every kid been fussy in public at some point? But this behavior has less to do with not getting a treat or a toy, but due to the loud, bright conditions of most public settings. While it may be hard to distinguish sensory fussiness or meltdowns from common temper tantrums, an easy way to tell is this. When you give your child what they want, do they stop the bad behavior? If so, it's probably them just throwing a typical tantrum. However, if they continue to fuss, scream, and cry as if in pain, even after they get what they want, then it's probably a sensory-related tantrum or meltdown, as most people call it. Although I don't recommend giving into a child's demands, I think this exception can help once in a while, as it can be very revealing. Also, most common tantrums last minutes, whereas a sensory meltdown can last hours. Oh, buddy, I love you. Hard time. We'll get you home, okay? In this fifth example, we see another example of stimming. While every child loves to play with water and blow bubbles in their milk, the key here is, again, how long does this behavior last? Also, you may notice that your child is doing this behavior alone, withdrawn from others, instead of trying to put on a show. Generally, the behavior will last longer than 5 or 10 minutes and can last hours depending on the severity of autism. Look for extreme obsession and repetition with objects. And number 6, we have very aggressive behavior. All kids fight at some point. But is your child doing this immediately after being punished, as if they are enjoying it? It may seem odd, but this can be another form of stimulation, as they get a strong response from others when they are aggressive. You will notice the child being much more aggressive than a typical child for no obvious or good reason, like wanting something another child has, such as a toy. Alistair, can you use your words? What do you think about the car wash? And number 7, we have a lack of response to voice or sound. While every child has ignored their parents at some point, usually out of spite, you will notice an autistic child being aloof, as if in their own little world. Sometimes parents think their little child has hearing problems at first, but this has more to do with being withdrawn than not hearing. If anything, autistic people hear too much and have a hard time filtering out noises. Alistair, what are you playing with there, bud? Playing with a car? Sit down. Alistair. Alistair, I'm talking to you. Number 8 is probably the most well-known sign, and that's the lack of eye contact. Most people with autism will avoid eye contact whenever they can, and many describe it as painful. While the specific reasons can vary from person to person, this is definitely a strong sign that autism is present and usually persists into adulthood. Number 9 is missing speech milestones. If you don't know the general rule for how many words your baby or toddler should be using, then it's only a quick internet search away. Generally, if your child is only using a few words at age 3, there is cause for concern. If your child is 4 or 5 and is still not using basic sentences, there is a great cause for concern. Also, echoing words, or echolalia, is when they constantly repeat the same phrase, not in a learning way, but more like a broken record way, again and again and again. So be aware of that too.
It's been saying the same thing for the past 20 minutes, right?
Finally, not all people with autism are nonverbal. Just because your child may be talking doesn't mean they're necessarily out of the woods. Number 10 has to do with problems in food or textures. Many people with autism are picky eaters, which ties into the sensory issues. Some hate the feeling of yogurt or dislike their food touching other food. While this sounds like typical child behavior, it's on a much higher level. If you offer that food to your child, even if they are clearly hungry, they won't eat it even to save their lives. Fortunately, our son Alistair passes this test mostly. He loves all kinds of foods. He is much more picky with textures like clothing tags and scratchy shirts. Our older boys who have been diagnosed with autism still love to wear their clothes inside out to avoid clothing tags or odd textures. Alistair loves the feel of flannel and likes to wear hats for the feeling of security it gives him. While we didn't get to cover all the signs and symptoms of autism, we hope this gets you started in the right direction. If you seriously think someone you love has autism, please reach out to a local psychologist, neurologist, social worker, or other professional. The sooner you get your child help, the greater chance they will have adapting to society and its many social customs. On that same token, please continue to help those with autism by educating yourself and others about the conditions they face every day. Thanks for your time and best wishes.
Okay, these are the 10 early signs of the autism spectrum disorder that is very commonly happen. Okay, so you better memorize all this thing because it is guaranteed you will see it a lot in your school, right? Yeah, okay, so I do have to give you all the handouts to do for this so that you can remember all the time, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, how common it is the ASD, okay? How common it is, okay? According to the WHO, it is 1 out of 100 kids worldwide that is autism, meaning that there are more than 135 million autism child in whole world. This is quite a big population, ladies and gentlemen. But this is according to WHO. I'm going to show you according to CDC again. Even the statistics even make it more scary. In since year 2000, it has increased more than 300%. Okay, you can see that it's a lot. Last time in the 70s, every 10,000 only 1% that is autism. But when it comes to the year 2023, 1/36, meaning that you see when I do the studies again, it was a 1/68 is around 2010. Meaning that by average of one school got one. But nowadays it has become one class got one. Yeah, each class got one case at least. So ladies and gentlemen, you can't escape away. You can't be avoided from all this thing. We need to face with all this. Okay? So this is what happened in Cebu. Before 2020, it was less than 100 cases, but up to last year, it's already reached out more than 150. And if you go to the Agape Center, the clinic, every day is a long queue waiting for doctors to diagnose. Okay, right? So you can see this is getting worse and worse and worse now. Alright, so you have to learn. Okay, you have to learn. So ladies and gentlemen, let's review back what are the for module 1 that we have studied. Okay, what is autism? What is ASD? Can we read out 1, 2, 3? ASD is a neurodevelopmental disorder characterized by difficulties in social interaction, communication, and by the presence of repetitive behaviors and restrict interests. Okay, so what are the symptoms? Number 1, social communication and interaction difficulties. Number 2, repetitive behaviors and restrict interests. So how common is ASD? 1/100 kids, right? So let's review back. What is autism? A developmental disorder, right? Number 2, which of the following is a common characteristic of autism? Very good. Difficulty with social interaction. Okay. Can autism be cured?
No.
Correct. But it cannot be cured by the symptoms. It can be managed with therapy and support. Last, which of the following behaviors might indicate a child has the autism? Yes, repetitive movement like hand flopping and rocking. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, now I want you all, okay, within your tables, okay, let's identify and list out the name of the student in your school that might have the early symptom of the ASD. Can we do that now? I give you 1 minute time from now. Okay. I believe after you study all these things, you have some idea who are them. All right. Okay, 1 minute from now. Okay, time's up. All right. Maybe I ask some of the groups. Okay. Maybe class group. Okay. For your case, okay, you don't need to read out the name. Do you think how many kids are there have these symptoms in your school?
It's difficult to say because
I say symptom. I say symptom. Okay. Based on the symptoms that you have studied right now, do you feel that how many people are there? 2 to 3, right? Okay, very good. How about Amanda, your group? For your school? 4. Wow, there's a lot, okay. Okay, how about this group? Maybe around? No, very good at your school, okay? You're very lucky, okay? For your class, no, okay? How about this group? 2. Wow, okay. How about yours? Okay. Well, in group B. How about this?
Still monitor.
Okay.
Not sure because that.
But symptom, I think I said symptom.
Baby and maybe under 2 years old. We still monitor.
2, okay, around 2, okay. You see, by average, it's correct. So that's why we have to be very watchful on this thing. We need to learn, identify, and helping the parents to overcome all these things. There's nothing to shy of, okay? Earlier comes to the therapy, earlier you will get the better. Okay? Alright, that's it for this session. Okay, let's take a break for around 15 minutes time. Alright, thank you so much. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our next section. Okay, before we proceed on our session, okay, we need to do a big exercise because I know after one session you feel tired a bit. Okay, never mind. David will make sure to energize everyone to be alert to continue our lesson. Okay, shall we all stand out a bit? Okay. I want everyone turn to your left, okay? Left, giri. Left, okay? Turn to your left. Put your both hands onto the person in front of you. Put your hands onto the shoulders of the person in front of you. Okay? I know it's quite sleepy, quite tiring. Okay, massage is always a very good way to make you alert. Okay, can we do that? Now, as hard as possible. If the people can shout, even better. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now turn to the right. Turn to the right now. Okay, move. 1, 2, 3, on. Harder. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now full of energy, right? Very good. Take a seat. Now full of energy, full of smile, so we can continue for our next journey. Alright? So in module 2, we are going to study about the strategies of teaching through the facts and social story. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, just now I was sharing about the knowledge, about the understanding about the autism. Okay. Now we need to learn to identify what are the strategies that can be worked on. Knowing is no use. You need to know how to engage with them. Otherwise, you will just sit there listening to their screaming, shouting, jumping, running, crawling, etc. Make your life miserable, and then your neighbors are, wow, this Saskia really terrible. All loud sound, what happened? Okay. So I'm going to share with you all. There are 2 strategies which is the most common, okay? Which is the most common that you can use, okay? In the teaching to the children with autism, okay? Okay, number 1 is PACS, okay? Picture Exchange Communication System, okay? PACS, okay? And short we call it PACS, okay? Now before we proceed on, okay, I will let you to have a watch on this short little video clip to have a clear idea what it's all about, right?
phase 1, your child will learn how to communicate. Your child learns to exchange a single picture for an item that they want. In phase 2, your child will learn distance and persistence. Your child will learn to travel to the book and the person to exchange a picture for the item that they want. In phase 3, your child will learn picture discrimination. For phase 3A, your child will learn to choose a picture of the item that they want from 2 or more pictures, one that they do want and one that they don't want. In phase 3B, your child will learn to discriminate between 2 pictures that they do want. In phase 4, your child will learn sentence structures. The child learns to construct a simple sentence on the sentence using I want and a picture that they want. Your child is also encouraged to speak from this phase. Sentence structure will help your child with speech and writing skills later. In phase 5, your child will learn to answer questions. The child learns to use PECs to answer what do you want. In phase 6, the child learns to comment. Your child is encouraged to comment on questions like what do you see, what do you hear, what is it? And the child also learns to make sentences using different sentence starters, I see, I hear, I feel. With attributes, your child learns to add adjectives, verbs, prepositions in this phase to expand their sentences.
Okay. So this is all about the PECS, okay? Picture Exchange Communication System, right? Now, what is all about the PECS? PECS is a widely used alternative communication method designed to help individuals with communication difficulties. And it utilizes a picture of symbols to facilitate communication. Meaning, say, you know why? People, they, especially the autism, okay, what is their most common difficulties they are facing? Communication, right? They have the communication problem. Why? Because they couldn't express what they want or what they need. And the educator, sometimes we don't know what do you want. And the student, they could not understand what you are talking about. Since both are like in Chinese we always say the chicken and the duck are talking, how do they know? Okay, how do they understand? So Because of this difficulties and problems, so we need a picture or a symbol to communicate. Okay, that's why always in Chinese book we always say that a single piece of picture says everything, right? So since we got these tools, we need to learn. Okay, we need to master these tools well, so that we can communicate with our children. Okay, right? Because they got problems because they cannot even a single word also very hard for them to speak out, to say out. So we need to use this picture, this system to help us to communicate among each other. Alright, these are the examples I'm going to show you. These are the examples of the packs. Okay, and then I'm going to show you be very practical. How are we going to use it again? So how does packs typically works? Okay, how it works? Okay, number one, you need a communication book. Why you need a communication book? Okay. What do we mean by the communication book? This is a communication book, right? Ladies and gentlemen. This is what we call a communication book. And inside this communication book, you will see a lot of pictures, okay? There's a lot of pictures with every single page have their own category. Say for instance, like this page is full of food, snack, okay? All the foods, okay? All the foods are here, alright? And these are full of colors, and these are the tools, and these are some of the snacks, etc. Okay, and you can customize it. Okay, not necessarily to follow, because I received some of the calls from many Tasca and Apika. They all ask me, sir, do you have any templates the copies that we can copy? I said this one cannot copy one. Okay. This one you have to do it by yourself. This is I'm going to show you how you can do it. Okay? So first thing you must have this communication book. This communication book will consist everything that you need, that children needs. Okay, right? This is number one. Number two, exchange. While you are having this communications books, you need to talk to someone else. So how are you going to talk? Take out one piece of the photo of the photos or the pictures that you want and give to the person. Let's say okay, I want apple. Okay, let's say I want an apple. I give this picture to Jikupua. Okay, when Jikupua see that, she knows what do I want, right? Okay, so this is what we call exchange. Okay, I give this picture to her, and she'll give me definitely apple, right? Cannot be pineapple, right? Right. Understand what I'm trying to say? Is that easy to use? Yeah, it's very easy and it's very practical. It can be used. All right. Third is what? Response. Now this one response is very important. Okay, that's why when I say again, I give the photos or the video of this apple to Jekupua. She has to respond. Okay, cannot pretend. Oh, I don't know. In the moment you do it, so you're gonna be in big trouble. Okay, because children with autism, they pretend everything is real one. Whatever that I'm giving you, whatever that I thought I'm doing the proper way, you have to do at the same time to me. Okay? So that's why every one of us here, we need to learn how to use this response. Okay? How to use this packs properly. Okay? You need to give them a very good response. Okay? Next is the expansion. Just now, I say we are exchanging, right? We are exchanging. I giving this to teacher. Teacher receive it. Let's say it's an apple, right? So he or she needs to give me the apple. But we cannot just always stopping at here. You know what I'm talking about? This one is only applicable for the early age, okay? Early age or those who are just coming, newly coming. But years and years and years later, are we going to expect that this let's say a 10 years boy carrying this book, when he wants to talk to someone, he uses this one to talk? No, this one only applicable to the early age, meaning that by now, when he's mastering well all these things, the next step that we need to do is expand, meaning that let him start to talk, okay? You need to start to talk, comes up with words, okay? You give me, then say apple, say apple, okay? You must force him to say apple. Only when he starts to say apple, then you can give the apple to him. You get it? This is way how we are going to communicate with them. Alright. Now, come to the next again. This one is the more challenging now. Gradual transition to speech. What do I mean by this? Just now I said giving the apple, right? I said apple. Now you cannot just say apple, apple, apple. You need to say I want apple, okay? Or teacher, I want apple. Of course, first you can let him to learn and then give to teacher, and then teacher must hold it. I want, this is I want, okay? I want apple, okay? Only we say I want apple, then it can be rewarded. Understand or not? First, in the first stage, of course, we will let him to give the pictures again, using the picture to exchange. But when he is mastering well this skill, start to talk words, single word again. After single word can master well, okay, apple, this ice cream, burger. Then next, you need to force him to learn. I want apple, I want burger, I want ice cream, etc. Okay? If these are I want apple, I want ice cream, I want whatever it is, it's getting more mastery well, then you can start to outbreak the challenge. How is the taste of the burger? What is the color of the apple, etc. You know what I mean? This, you see, this is how we are training the kids with autism, how to communicate. So now you understand why you need to send your kids as early as possible. If you got them bringing the kids at the age of 6, 7, very hard to force him to speak out the word. When he's still at the age of 2, 3, very it's not very easy, but I mean it's teachable. Okay, it's easy and teachable. Getting what I say, ladies and gentlemen? All right. What are the advantages? What are the benefits for the individuals with communication for using this path? Number one, promotes the independence. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to say this again. Promoting independence among our children with autism is very, very important. You know why? Now parents, we can jaga our anak so well. We can take care of our kids so well. But one day, if we have migrate to the under of the earth, sure we will migrate, right? One day, right? It's a matter of time. Are we going to, how are we going to handle it? Are they going to able to be independent? Recently, I heard one news which is very sad news again. There's one parent at the late 70s again, late 70s. When we asking again, why you are sending your this is not children, son, late 70, so his son is around at the age of 50, okay, 40 plus or almost 50. he sent his son to the hospital Sentosa. You know where is the hospital Sentosa? Okay. We asked him, okay, your case is autism. Why you are sending? No kidding. Your son is autism. Why you are sending him to Sentosa hospital there? You know what his answer? For me and my wife, we are late 70s. We know our time is very soon. All this while, we are taking care of our son by ourselves. But if one day, any time from now, we are migrate, you know, where's the place that I mentioned it. When we are leaving this earth, who is going to taking care of him? No single of my children willing to take him. No single of my relatives willing to taking care of him. So I have no choice. I have to send this son to the hospital Sentosa. Let him to continue the rest of his life at the hospital there. When I heard about this, I was so sad to hear about this. But this is a reality. We can't do anything. Why? Because he cannot be independent. Why he cannot be independent? Because again, I need to say that in the early age, he wasn't being trained to be independent. A very simple communication he couldn't make it. So that's why he cannot engage into our world today, our society. So that is why past, again, we're hoping through this, we can help our children to be independent, okay? To be independent as soon as possible. This is number one, because at least if you're able to talk, what do you need, what do you want, what do you feel? Okay, at least people can understand what you're talking about. Yeah. So this is number one, independent. Number two, reduce the frustration. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe all those if your student having this one, you know, okay, if what they want, they are telling you and you could not understand, and normally they couldn't express themselves. Okay. When they couldn't express themselves what they want, what they need, I can tell you why you will see they're going to be tantrum. They're going to frustrate. Oh, then you see they'll start to scream and shouting and pumping. You see, my staff, all my staff, they have gone through this process. When these children they cannot tahan anymore, they're going to pump their teachers. Some bump their stomach, and some bump their chest. Even one, I think it's one bump like this. Because they're so frustrated, you cannot understand what I'm talking about. I want this, you couldn't meet my demands. Okay, so PACS will offer these benefits for them to communicate well. Okay. Second, third, increase the social interaction. Okay. These are very important. Now you know how to talk, right? When you know how to talk, are you going to make friends? Yeah. My boy is the best example. Last time he hardly to have friends. You know why? Because he couldn't speak. He couldn't talk. Any single word, sometimes we as parents, we don't know what he's talking about. But now he's very good in communication. He can talk so well. Now he got lots of friends. Everywhere are friends. And me as his daddy, I'm very happy. You know why? All his friends all are ladies. That's why I told my son, okay, yeah, you better know what's the boundary, Okay, yeah, this is just a joke, okay. 9 years old, many friends, okay. Yeah, but you know why? Because he learns how to talk, how to speak. So he is speaking very well, okay. His English is very good one, okay. Bahasa also very good, except Chinese. Chinese terrible. Yeah. Right. Okay. This is the third benefit. Fourth, customizable and flexible. Remember that what I said just now. This communication book, you can do it by yourself. Okay. Why? Because it is up to the demands or the needs of the students. Again, we need to see how. Okay, we need to see what are the demands, what are the needs of that particular student. If he or she knows wants to have this and that, then you better make sure this in this communication book you have all these things, alright? And also make sure whatever that is inside there, you must fulfill out. If you don't have it, better take it off. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. If your school has no ice cream, better take out the ice cream. So that you got no choice over this. Okay, got it now, alright. Yeah. Any question before we proceed on for the next, okay? You know how to use it now?
Yes.
Want to have a try? Maybe I can ask someone to try. Okay, let's see. Okay, what are the things that we can learn? Okay, maybe Amanda, you want to have a try? Okay, okay. Let's say you are the teacher and Chris is the student with autism. Okay, she wants you are asking her. Okay, what she wants. Okay, let me. Okay. This is a very bad example. Okay. You must whatever that you are giving to her, him or her, you must fulfill the needs. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's say because of practical. Okay. Practical use. Okay. When we are doing the practical, normally the first day. Okay. Don't use too many pictures. Okay. They will confuse. Okay. Normally we will only give 3. Let's say maybe. Alright, next, Amanda, okay, let's say you are asking Chris, okay, what are the 3 books that she wants, okay?
There are 3 foods here. Which one do you want? Say apple? Apple. I don't have an apple.
Okay? She has, apple, right? Now this is the apple, right? Okay, maybe let's have another try, okay? How about you? You try, okay? Try with your friends, okay? You are the teacher and she's the students, okay? Let me, okay, I demo to you all, okay? I demo to you all how to, maybe in the front, okay? It will be easy, okay? Okay. Can you guys see that, okay? Clearly, okay? Okay, this is the students, okay? Okay. May I know your name again? Valerie, okay. Hi, Valerie. I got 3 foods. Which one you want? This one, okay. You give the teacher, okay. You say burger. Very good, okay. You say I want burger. Very good, okay. You stick on him, Valerie. Okay, now this is a burger. Got it? What I mean? This is how you are you're doing. Okay. Let's say maybe I ask, come on. Okay. You try with your friends. Okay. Okay. You are the teacher. Okay.
Fiona.
Okay. Okay, come. Let's try. Okay.
And which one do you want to eat?
Say it.
Say apple.
Okay, say apple. Okay.
I want.
Okay.
Say I want apple.
Okay, say properly. Okay, say properly. Okay.
Please.
Okay, I want apple. You say it. Okay. Okay, very good. Okay.
This is your apple.
All right. Yeah, very good. All right. Give them a big hands. Okay. Okay, this is how you are using it. All right. Okay, how do you use it? Okay, when you seriously practicalize all these things, you will find that it's very easy and very useful. Okay. Not just only to the children with autism, even the normal kids, especially those toddlers. Toddlers are they going to talk? In the early age, right, especially like the age of 1 or 1 plus, okay, they're still in the learning process. So that's why you can use it, but cannot overuse it, okay? Because the motive, the objective for having this text is to so-called force, okay? Force him or her to talk, to speak. Okay. Any question before I go for the next? Any question? Yeah, please.
What if in that situation just now we use
The pact, okay.
Yeah, the pact. The children, I mean the kids, the one who pick the
Yeah, that's why you need to gradually so-called what we say force, okay? But yeah, if this will not happen in one night's time, okay? This will happen months and months and months, right? Even you see the normal one, you see how many minutes to learn.
Can we know how real life in civil autistic association force them to say words?
Yeah, of course, because we depends on the situation of the kids. Okay, some of the kids they can learn very fast. Some of the kids super lower, slower, slow in learning. So there's no so-called KPI for this one. Okay, there's no so-called what we say the standard. But at least you need to try, depending on the situation. But of course, you cannot force until from 8 o'clock until 5 o'clock. Okay, slowly teaching. Okay, because you know why? They are like stereotype. Whatever you are teaching, okay, they will accept it, and one day they know they're going to apply to use it. Okay, so that's why I say, as a teacher, as an educator, we need to be very patient. Patience is the most important in this industry. Okay, without patience, very hard. Alright. Yeah, am I answering you? Alright. Yeah.
What would you think that the success rate is for this usage of PACS?
Okay, PACS usually is quite successful. Okay? Usually it's quite successful. Of course, there's certain cases. Yeah, almost all the children. I mean, those who are come early, okay, early one, okay. But those who cannot speak one, at least they know how to use it. If they do use, taking the picture. Just now, what I'm showing to you all is the food. Sometimes some of the activities like going to toilet, he couldn't do toilet. He couldn't know how to say, just like this. You don't know what he's talking about, right? He's non-stop jumping, right? So when he showing this toilet to you, okay, you know he wants to go to toilet. Yeah. So usually he is success. They know how to use they know how to use a PACS. Just you cannot solely depending on PACS on the pictures only. We must force him on words. Speak up, okay? At least one word, okay? It might take months, even some of them years to learn just a very simple thing, but at least they have learned. They have gone through this. When they grow up, yeah, they can do so. But of course, this one has to be consistent, not just only in the school, but at the same time, at home also they need to do it. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I've got some more questions. You said customizable. That means as the age of the child becomes bigger,
Yeah.
then you have to change all those pictures according to his age or according to
Yeah,
his
that's
ability.
yes, yeah. But of course, again, I need to say, if those who are getting smarter and smarter, like Ola, of course, he doesn't need to use this one because he can talk already. Our ultimate goal is to see whether he can talk by himself without all this thing help. Yeah. When I say customization, it means that if there is no standard, what we call I say standard is the pictures in there. There's no standard. You can, if you're very lazy to draw, I know some we are very good at drawing. Okay? If you're lazy to draw, I can just go to the Google there to search and then download. There's a lot tablet that you can just download and do it according to your skills needs. Even the family at home, you also can do it. You see, at home when we train our babies, also use the vocals, right, to train them, to see, let them to know how to communicate. Yeah.
Okay, one more question.
Yeah.
For a child, for example, those who just came in, for a small young child of
Yeah.
3 years old maybe, how long would you do these activities with them?
This is every day.
No, I mean like how many minutes or half an hour or 10 minutes or 15 minutes?
Because we have lots of activities, and this is part of our communication. Meaning that when it comes to this part, let's say when it comes to snack time, then we will ask which food do you want or what do you need. Then we will bring up this thing to the top and ask. This is one thing. Maybe sometimes we got the play time. We got lots of toys. Then we can ask, okay, which toys do you want? It's subject to the activities that you're running.
So okay, safe to say that anytime that you need to talk, you will bring this up.
Correct. Exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Any more question? If no more question, okay, we will proceed on to the next one. Okay, this one is even more interesting. Okay, social story. Okay, what is all about the social story? Let's look at this video. Okay.
Like what they ought to do when they're confronted with a bully. Social stories help improve the social skills of people with autism spectrum disorder or other common social delays. At ARN, we use social stories to teach children about social cues, perspectives of others, and common responses to different social situations. Like children's storybooks, social stories largely consist of pictures, each paired with some text. They describe social situations, skills, and concepts. A good social story should tell its lessons in a reassuring and easy to understand manner, and affirm the audience when they make the right choice in a particular scenario. As a result, our students gain an improved understanding of events and expectations so as to make more informed decisions for future challenges. Anyone can write social stories, ABA professionals, teachers, and even parents. However, they require a specifically defined style and format, so here's how you can do it. A social story requires repetitive use of language to reinforce learning, so your illustrations should look attractive enough to maintain attention even if you reuse it. Role-play the story with your child by asking them to act out each consecutive step in the story. After each step, provide corrective feedback on how the role-play was enacted. You may refer to the pictures and say something like, "In this step, here's what I want you to do to perform this step even better." Consistently provide corrective feedback and practice until your child is able to demonstrate the step correctly. Now, here is a demonstration of a social story with a neurotypical child. This is a social story about greeting others and introducing yourself. Okay, let's flip the page. Okay, so when I'm at school or when I go out with my parents, I may meet a new person. A new person is someone I have not met before. A new person could be an adult or a child. When I see a new person, I can say, "Hello,
Good evening. Hi. Good morning.
Before I say hello, I can look at the person's face and make sure they're looking at me too. That way they will know I'm talking to them. When I say hi to a new person, I can tell them what my name is. Then I can ask them what their name is. Hi, my name is Teacher Chris. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Teacher Chris. My name is... Nice to meet you.
Good job. It's nice to say hi to others. It makes them feel good. I like it when others say hello to me too. It's fun to meet new people because then I will have more people to talk to and play with. Good job. Social stories are great for teaching kids how to respond to social situations, whether in public, at home, or in school. So try it out. You can use the example as a template or get creative and work from the ground up. If you have any questions about making social stories, feel free to contact us using the links in the description below.
Okay, so this is all about social story, right? What is a social story? It is a short, descriptive narrative that explains social situation, concepts or expectation in a clear and structured manner to help individuals understand and respond appropriately to the social cues and interaction. In short, social story is to prepare the child what is going to happen later on, or next, or tomorrow, or in future. And when all this situation happening, what is the interaction? What is the response that you should be? Until today, I'm still doing this social story to my son. Although he's very good, but I still need to do it. If I not do this, I can tell you I'm going to have a nightmare. It's not even me nightmare, because he will say, wait, what is that? Then start with the T, then drop it down. Okay, so this is about the social story. Okay, these are the example of social story. Later I will show you how I'm going to use this social story. Right. So in the social story, there are three important components. Number one is a descriptive sentence. Your sentence has to be very descriptive. What do you need? What is going to be happen? Okay. Then is a perspective sentence. You need to be assured to tell the children that what you need to do. Okay. And the third is directive sentence. You need to give it the direction. If not doing so, I can tell you, when they are going to the new places, new environment, say, there's a lot of story. We're going to see like a zoo, lots of monkeys jumping up and down there. Okay. In fact, it's not just only for the children with autism. In fact, you can use it for your own, the normal kids. Okay. Okay, what are the benefits again? Number one is improving social understanding. Okay, when using this one, they will have the understanding of the social situation. Okay, this is important. We need to help our children. Number two is enhancing the communication skill. When you are having this social story, in fact, you are having the communication with them. Sometimes the children will ask, you are building this communication with the children. That is reducing anxiety and stress. I can tell you. Okay, I'm not sure for the toddlers. Okay, that's all the same. Okay, when the children are coming to a new environment, there is a super anxiety and super stress. That's why you see every time we come to the opening day of the school, they cry, everywhere cry like a big orchestra. Because it's a new environment. You can't plan that, so that's why you need to have the social story, right? Fourth, supportive behavioral management. Why we want to have this social story? Because we want to make sure they are behaved. Last month I went to for the family vacation. Okay, on the returning flight back, there's one kid. You know, when the flight is almost landing, right? The aircraft is landing. Everyone must sit down, fasten the seatbelt, right? And this kid doesn't want to fasten the seatbelt. Until landing. This why? Because he's not behave well, right? We, as a parent, as a teacher, we need to teach them through the social story, let them to behave well, right? This is building independence, okay? Coming to a new environment, some of the places parents cannot go, teachers cannot go, so the kids need to learn to be independent, alright? And also they do facilitating the inclusion, okay? Why we need say to inclusion? Okay, I know a lot of people are saying that the children behave very well at home or very well in school, right? The moment stepping out of school, what's that? Yeah, you want to scratch or something. You want to you want to hit your hand onto the walls, right? Now that's why you are using this social story to build inclusion, so that they know how to fit into the community well. Yeah, this is the reality of life, right? You can just living in your own world. 7 is a customization for individual needs. Okay. This one guaranteed can customize because it depends on situation that you are going to do. Let's say we're having a picnic, so you have to start to do about what are the things about the picnics, okay? Subject to the activities, to the situation. A is enhancing emotional regulation. Why we need to have the social story? Telling him that behave yourself, stop or any kinds of emotion, alright? You get it? Parents, teachers will always afraid that they have their emotion out of control, right? So this social story will help. Okay. 9, promoting consistency. Social story, when you are having this social story, you are helping to build this child to be consistent in every situation. Every time when you are going out to a new environment, he or she will be consistent to the behavior, right? And lastly is supporting the transition, okay? Especially when going to a new place. Wow, I can tell you, okay? Normally, these children with autism, okay? When coming to a new place, they cannot accept. So that's why you need to help them to learn, okay? What are the transitions they need to learn, okay? I'm going to show you how am I going to use this social story. This is actually what happened to my center, okay? Now in 2019, if I'm not mistaken, 2019 or 2018, okay, when Civil Autistic was honored, being invited by the ministry, okay, to attend this Kokusa Carnival OKU Sarawak, okay. It was held in Kuching, and our kids have been selected to participate in the competition, okay. From Cebu to Kuching. We thought, the JKM thought that, okay, we arrange a bus. We said, asking the autism child to take a bus from Cebu to Kuching, they can not check out the pandemonium, impossible, okay? 7 hours asking them to sit on the bus, oh, cannot. So in the end, okay, they compromise, okay, they give us to take the aircraft, okay. Now, this one we need to learn, okay? We need to do the social story properly. If no, later I don't know how the pilot will drive the aircraft, okay? Okay, so we start to do this social story because all the Chinese, like I said, so we written in Chinese, okay? Never I will translate. So we show to them the rules of taking aircraft, okay? Rules of taking aircraft, boys and girls, listen carefully. Rules of taking aircraft, you know why? Because tomorrow we are flying to Kuching, okay? Tomorrow we are flying to Kuching. Why is going to happen? So tomorrow, your parents will bring you to the airport. Okay, now, I need to say this, okay? Bringing the child to the, okay? We are honored to be invited to go to the, to Kuching, to participating in the competition. The challenge, you know why is that? What's the challenge? Parents are not out following. Only all the teachers bringing, and it's 10 of them, 10 of the students with 4 teachers, okay, 4 teachers bringing them to. You just imagine, okay? Without the social story, I don't know how they're going to live. Okay, so this one we will doing this. Okay, okay, boys and girls, when you arrive to the airport, okay, this is airport. When you arrive to the airport, no cry, must wait. Say no cry.
No cry.
Wait. Next, bring your luggage. Okay, bring your luggage. Go into the airport. Cannot do what? No cry. Must queue up and wait. All right. Now come to the when you want to go into the boarding room, right? Okay, check the document again. Now you come into here. We need to check the documents. Check the my kids card. Cannot what?
No
All right. Must be queue and wait. All right. Now going out to the boarding room there because there's an immigration counter there. Okay. Okay. Checking the documents. Now cannot what?
No
All right. I do. Queue and wait. Now after this we go through the X-ray, right? Okay, the scan your luggage. Okay, you want scan your luggage. Cannot what? All right. Queue and wait. Okay, now in the boarding room, wait for the aircraft to come. Cannot what? Right. What can you do? Reading books, eat food, and play phone. Right? You see, you know? Yes. Okay. Okay. Next. Calling AK4161 to Kuching, please. Right? Okay. As you work out and checking your air ticket. Cannot what? No cry. I do. Queue and wait. All right. Now you are going to queue up, go up to the aircraft, all right? Cannot what? No right. Queue and wait. All right. See what the works that you constantly say? No cry, right? All right. Come, you're going up to the aircraft, okay? Must queue up to the aircraft. What can I do? No cry. Wait. Okay. Now it's on the aircraft now. And you sit down. Cannot what? No cry and no handphone. Okay, no handphone. But you can read book, eat food, sleep, or play toys. Got it? Yeah. And remember, must fasten your seatbelt. Cannot loosen your seatbelt. Okay, say fasten seatbelt. Okay. When the aircraft has landed, okay, everyone will sing out, right? Cannot what? No cry. Wait. So, ladies and gentlemen, what's the word that you keep remember?
No cry.
Yeah. We trained weeks by weeks. Okay. So, thank God nobody cried entire journey because social story. No cry, wait. So everyone is teachable. Okay. That's why in Chinese we say 没有教不会的孩子，是只有不会教的老师，不会教的父母。Meaning that there's no single child cannot be taught. It's only the problem of the teacher or parents. Okay. You get what I say? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's review what we have learned for the module 2. Okay, there are two strategies that is very common to be used to teach students with autism. Number one is what? Feature exchange communication system. Second is social story. Now, what is a PACS? Okay, it's a widely used alternative communication method designed to help individuals with communication difficulties through pictures. How about the social story? Narrative that explains social situation, concept, or expectation in a clear and structured manner to help individuals understand and respond appropriately to social cues and interaction. Very good. Okay, what are the benefits of PACS? It promotes the independence, reduces frustration, increase the social interaction, and customizable and flexible. How about the the benefits? Number one, improving social understanding. Two,
enhancing communication skills.
Three,
Reducing anxiety and stress.
Four,
Supporting behavioral management.
Good. Five,
Building independence.
Six,
Facilitating inclusion.
Seven,
Customization for individual needs.
Eight,
Enhancing emotional regulation.
Nine.
Promoting consistency.
Okay, then.
Supporting transition.
Very good. Is that easy to use? Yes, right. Now I got an activity for you all. Design a social story of bringing students to have a picnic at Tamai Beach. I want everyone to do it in the group, okay? Okay. I will again do it in the group, okay? Maybe make it easy, okay? 6 of you together, 4 of you. Okay. And then 8 of you, and then okay. Do it now, okay? I give you all 5 minutes time, okay? Very easy, okay? You just think about what I need to explain because I know it's very difficult to draw, okay? You just write down the words, okay? So that we know, we understand what it's all about, okay? Just write it down. What is the next? What is the following by that? 5 minutes from now, okay, please.
Saya kira apa?
No cry.
Okay, 3 more minutes, 3 more minutes. Just make it simple, okay? Don't need to like so much, okay? Going to the beach while you're doing that, and then coming home. That's it, okay? Make it simple, okay?
What you can do?
Itu risotto.
Okay, one last minute. One last minute, okay?
Room
Okay. Final 10 seconds, okay? Final 10 seconds.
Now when reach the
Okay, now to stop it out, okay? Whatever that you draw until where is okay, never mind. I just want to see how you guys are doing, okay? Maybe I will choose some of the group to present, okay? Maybe flows the group, okay? You share, okay? Okay, let's okay, come on, listen to who is going to present flow, okay. Oh, you are? Okay.
Hello, good morning everyone. Good morning, sorry. Good morning, So this is our social story line. First come to school, no cry. You have to wait. Your other friend come. No cry, And then go inside the bus. When we go inside the bus, first thing, no cry. Second one, lie. Good job. Okay, now we inside the bus already. You sit down, keep quiet, no cry. Second one, we can sing a song. What you can do, you can play toys and sit down properly, and we can eat some junk food. Okay? No cry. Good. Next, we arrive the Lamai Beach. Before we go picnic, we check into hotel first. What you cannot do is no cry. Walk together in a line and wait. So remember, no cry. Good.
Okay, very good. Okay, yeah. You got the techniques already. Very good. Okay, just making more the pictures more interesting. You will attract the student better. Okay. How about maybe have another group to try? How about this group again? Who's going to present? Okay. Yeah. It's okay. Have a try. Okay. Have a try. Okay.
Sorry, kami orang. Can I speak Malay?
Boleh.
Sorry, kami orang tidak buat dia punya design, just talking.
Yeah.
Okay, we start from class. In class, we wait for the bus. Before we wait the bus come, the children must sit down, wait, no cry. Okay. Before the bus come, teacher will give the snack for breakfast or drink. Okay. When the bus come, the children, the teacher will bring the children go to like apa buat barisan. Lepas tu tunggu, wait. Lepas masuk dekat bus, semua budak-budak sudah duduk dekat bus. Mereka akan teacher akan say don't cry, wait. Okay. Itu saja yang sebabkan ini.
Okay, very good. Okay. Yeah, this is some the important points are there already. Okay, we'll go. Okay, maybe we have another group. Okay, to present. Maybe Amanda. Okay, you try. Or Chris. Okay.
From my group, we are going to introduce the children to the beach. On the topic, we are going to the beach first, and then we have to remind them when that we are going by bus. In the bus, you cannot cry, no crying. You have to queue up. You have to wait. So at the beach, when we reach, there will be no cry. The rules of no crying. You queue and you wait for your turn to go down. So what happened to the at the beach? Oh, okay, turn the other way. Yeah. So when you are at the beach and you are playing with the sand, no cry. The rules of no cry also is there. You have to wait, and then you can eat, you can play, or you can drink, or build sand castles at the beach. And then when it's time to go back, you have to tell them no cry, also stands, queue up, and wait for the bus.
Okay, very good. Right. So ladies and gentlemen, you see that it's very easy to be used. Okay, it can be used. Okay, it can use daily. That is why you see. Now you can understand why I'm doing this to my son every day. Every day I need to do this again, so that he can control his emotions for all these things. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have studied about how to use the packs and also the social story. When if you use it properly, you will, I would say, it's cukup makan lah, okay? Really cukup makan for you in your preschool. Alright.